Hey, Mom and Dad, or should I say, Lisa and Bob. Are you depressed that you can't have a child of your own? Are you sad that the miracle of childbirth will never take place in your life? Do you find it unbearable that you will never know the gift of creation, the growth of the young, or the unconditional love that any human being can ever give to you as long as you live? Are you tired of your shriveled up womb?
Dude!
Well, cry no more, 'cause we've invented...
Child.
Chia Child. The instructions are very simple. Just write down exactly what you would like your Chia Child to be like, place it in the Chia Child box, bury it in the backyard, just add God, and Chia Child is yours.
I always wanted a girl with no imperfections at all, just like a real child.
Child.
I always dreamed of a little someone that I could project my insecurities onto, and now it seems that she's arrived.
Look, I drew a picture about how much I hate grandfather because he didn't raise you right.
And now I get to pass down that hatred to you.
Child.
Chia Child would last up to 3 months, or until you feel the emotional and symbolic justification of what it means to be a family.
I'll admit, at first we didn't think we'd be very good parents.
But Chia Child seems to be calm and pleasant no matter what horrible mistakes we make.
So now we don't have to worry about any of that pesky moral responsibility.
Chia Child simply combines these natural elements to give you that lovable family that you've seen in most Sears catalogs. And when Chia Child has worn out her usefulness, just bury her in the backyard and get another one.
I'm so glad something like Chia Child exists.
Yeah, I mean, do you know how long it takes to adopt a child? 18 months. Hell, I can get a gun in a week. Now make me a sandwich.
Man, we're nuts.
Chia Child, the child that grows when your parenting blows. Available in Daughter Lily and Sunflower.
So here's another smart move. They signed Timmy up for soccer class, even though he has no talent in the sport and doesn't really have much interest. Even rappers looking to tell their wives, "There, I did a damn kids movie," agree.
This would be really good for him.
Well, this is the best possible way for him to make some friends.
Coach Cal doesn't see it.
Coach Cal likes speaking to the third person. Coach Cal thinks if an old crusty white man like Bob Dole can do it, Coach Cal can too. But Coach Cal signs him up anyway because Coach Cal likes losing?
Excuse me, Coach. I just want to say that I'll be working with him around the clock if necessary, just to get him,
Oh,
to the
tell
next
me you're
level.
not those kind of parents. The type to get over-involved, over-invested.
We are definitely not those kind of parents.
We never get invested in what our kid does. He almost drowned the other day.
Then we won't have a problem.
Well, this is all fine and good, but can we find some way to bring this back to pencils?
That Halloween, your mom went as a pencil.
It feels to me that with a pencil, anything is possible.
That is so true.
Yes! Pencils are lead-filled goddesses of the universe, and don't you forget it!
To think that we may not be making these anymore.
Why not make a new kind of pencil?
Didn't you hear? The pencil is already perfect! To redesign it will be to redesign Avalon. So they decide to make a new pencil, one made entirely out of leaves. Yeah, I know, I call bullshit too. But not as much bullshit as this scene, where Garner takes Timmy to her work, and her boss, played by Diane Wiest, is not thrilled about her new portrait.
Little man, what do you think of that?
Not much. I would have done it for free.
You suggesting you could do it better?
I can try.
Let's find out.
He is only 10
Don't
years
you
old.
have somewhere to be?
Of course I do, but
Shoo.
okay.
Just leave me in a room alone with your son, who I've only known for a few minutes, and yet I am instantly forcing a challenge onto. So of course, Timmy naturally draws her.
My heart was pounding the whole time. It was the most erotic moment of my life.
Of course, the picture looks great, but unfortunately he adds a little too much detail in the goat chin department. Watch Garner, once again, be a great role model for her kid.
So, what else aren't you telling me?
Sometimes you wear plaids and stripes that clash. Your one joke that you always tell. It's not funny. I have tried so hard to like you, but if someone asked me to be a pallbearer at your funeral, I would tell them, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. And furthermore...
Cindy lost her job.
I lost my job.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, at least you still have the other job that we've been discussing the last hour and a half is going to go out of business and most likely leave you financially stranded.
He didn't know what he was doing with the girl.
So Cindy did what she thought was best.
Oh, this can only make you look better.
We need to talk. Hey, let's talk. I don't think that you're the best influence on my son. And I want you to tell me what you know about him.
What did she do? Lady, last I checked, your kid nailed her in the fucking head. Who's a bad influence on who?
Well, it's a hard world to be different in, and I don't want him to be hurt by you or anyone. I won't let it happen.
I see the way you pay attention to him as your concern in his life. I think it's sick. So she finds out they were building a little hideout for each other and that the girl she had no reason to hate, surprise, she has no reason to hate. So maybe this will teach her not to be so hasty with her decisions, even with her contrived, unrealistically nasty sister.
Did you know Timothy is gifted?
How so? He always finds a bright side.
Well, that'll get you into college.
He's a great artist.
Well, look where that got you.
I have to say, I am...
I'm listening.
I'm just checking to see if my name's replaced the C word yet.
He's musical.
Really?
Yeah.
So she makes up a lie about her son, and wouldn't you know it, the sister calls Timmy up unexpectedly at her recital to have him play something.
Sit back and enjoy the musical stylings of Timothy Green.
You know what? We're running late.
No, Mom, it's okay.
You know what?
It's fine, Mom.
Okay, for the record, just because you make one the spawn of Satan doesn't make the other one a good human being. So, how will Timmy get out of this one?
Boom, 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 boom. All my friends know the low rider. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
You know, I remember when I paid good money to hear Josh Groban and his wonderful angelic voice, but the spur of the moment, just whimsical magic, he bent over backwards and started tooting a horn out of his butt cheeks. It was butterflies in your stomach awkward and sounded horrendous, but at least he was having fun?
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
So I guess the movie feels they won that moment. And the next day at the game, Edger's father shows up and starts to leave. But his son guarantees him that this time Timmy will be put in the game because all season the coach has been leaving him out.
Is your difference maker today. That is your game changer right there.
You're kidding, right?
Do I look like I'm kidding?
If I put your son in the game, you wouldn't live to see his next birthday. If you don't mind, we got a game to win.
I'm sorry, why did Coach Cal pick him if he knew he was never gonna use him in the game? Coach Cal has a sick sense of humor. Coach Cal likes to see children's dreams get obliterated by Coach Cal.
Yes!
No!
No. Is he okay?
He's an asshole.
I hope he's okay.
But one of the kids hurts their ankles, and so he does end up putting him in the game.
Okay, Green, come on.
Oh, hit me with a stick. They're not putting that boy in.
Actually, they are. It's good. Trust me.
Who's your daddy?
Has he been drinking?
I am so disgusted by this human emotion you mortals call love! At first, he seems to do little, but then the sun comes out and...
Special delivery.
Just like we practiced.
I don't believe it. Don't believe it, sister. For years I've been listening to how perfect your kids are. Oh, look at that. That kid is mine.
I could have been like that because I had skills, but no.
Oh, that's what it's all about. Our kid accomplishing goals set by other people's standards. And look, he even makes the winning shot for the other team. Yeah, that's right. You thought that cliche died with the 90s, but nope, Disney brought it back. Do you get it though? Do you get it? In the opening, they predicted that their boy would shoot the winning shot. It just happened to be for the other team. No, you should have been more specific on your boy growing cards.
Stop. Your time's up.
You have to let us finish.
You have to hear the whole thing. You
Listen,
have to.
excuse me, with all due respect, we're not leaving.
Okay. What the fuck? That said, it's your time to use as you choose.
Yeah, the scene they don't show you is this.
I decided that our son would not be seen as different or weird. He'd be treated like a normal kid, because that's what he was going to be.